what it is. I'll tell you what it is. It's Musicians Forced to Podcast with 2/3 of Harlem Hayfield this time. Look at me doing quick maths in my head. I'm Mikey. Brandon's down there on the end. We got Mr. Graham Ween in between us here.
It's a Graham sandwich.
Yo.
Hugh's behind the camera like always. And we are, God, it feels like forever since we've been here in this studio.
We keep doing podcast shit on the road.
Yeah, we had the one with Joel Gragg. Yeah, that was dope.
I've been in this room many, many times, and it has never looked like this.
Yeah.
You haven't been down here since the progress, have you?
No, like, this is pretty rad.
It's coming along, man.
We're building a recording studio / podcast studio down here, and we're trying to do it while we podcast down here, which is a little difficult. But just a couple days ago, like, all this shit was out in the other room, and there was fucking dust and shit everywhere, and we put a couple doors in.
Foam.
Foamed up the walls, so, like, these walls are all totally soundproof.
It's coming together.
Yeah.
And the walls are painted. I think last time I was down here, you and I were on a job.
Spraying shit.
We were spraying cabinet doors.
You can still
and just getting the paint all over the wall because we knew we were going to paint it, so it didn't matter.
I remember,
you can still see on the floor.
Yeah, this room was a construction site.
I remember Brandon calling me that day. He was like, "Hey, we're going to paint the whole studio anyways. Can I spray some cabinets in there?" I'm like, "I don't give a shit."
Yeah, dude,
it was cold outside, man.
It was too cold outside, and I was like trying to get paid on this job, and I was like, God, fuck, what are we going to do?
But yeah, man, this will be nice when it comes together. Got the drum room there, a little vocal booth. I think once this is all done, the command center desk and everything's gonna be down here.
Way down there against the wall, they'll have a
and that's actually
production desk.
The same production desk we'll be podcasting from. So it'll be
when
like
we get it turned
opposite
around the other way. We'll be.
And then we'll have more room for people. So we can potentially get the whole band down here if we don't talk over.
We'll put a couch
other.
back there and have a casting couch.
Hell yeah, man! Macaroni noises is the.
I really hate both of you right now.
Aren't you glad you came over, Graham? Oh man, no, we've been doing some writing, been doing some booking, some shows, getting ready for the warmer weather. It was like 80 today or something like that, wasn't it?
So nice.
We were working outside. It was great.
Yeah, it was awesome today.
Yeah, I'm ready to be outside playing some shows. You've been a friggin' beast on the booking.
Hell yeah, man! Getting stuff set up for the season. We're really not doing much through April and May except for writing music. We've been writing a bunch of shit.
Oh man, we've been going nuts with that.
But yeah, for the last 3 months, I figured like coming out of winter, like the tail end of winter. A lot of festivals that we usually do or have in the past are gone. They don't do them anymore around here, or even the places that we travel to do them. A lot of them don't exist anymore. So I started thinking about tail end of winter, and I was like, man, we don't have an agent. We book everything ourselves, and I want to do that stuff this year. I want to be out busy. Last summer was a little of a disappointment. For like festivals and shit.
It was the slowest one we've had since we've been like really going.
So tail end of winter, I'm going. This shit books up now. Like if you want to play in August, you got to do it in January.
Some of them start in November.
Yeah, they do. Some of them are a year out. So anyway, what I started doing was I remembered the Levitt Amp series, the amphitheaters.
Are you guys hearing that?
I hear it. Yeah.
It's a squeal.
Fucking bitch.
Oh yeah, booking. So in the wintertime, blah blah blah. I was like, I got a hold of the Levitt series, right? And I emailed every single Levitt concert series in the United States in one day. I just sat down and did every single one. Every state, there's multiple ones in every state.
Way to turn over those rocks.
And so,
yeah. Are you talking about like every state for real? Like
every Levitt series in every state.
Okay.
So there's multiple ones in every state. It took me all day long.
And we know he did every state because we're going to one that
we're going to the craziest one.
Yeah, right. Yeah. No, I emailed him in Alaska, in fucking Hawaii, like everywhere. Anyway, well, when I started doing that, I was only going to do a few. I was looking at like Detroit, Chicago, shit like that. And then I was like, here's the whole fucking list right here.
Just go.
We already go on the road, and they're all right here. So anyway, so I did all that. And then after that, I kind of got on a roll, and I was getting a couple emails back. And so then I was like, fuck it. We're going to be busy this year. Let's just do it. And I know how to book shows. I did it all for Crazy Marvin 20 years ago or whatever. And so I was like, you know what? I'm stepping in the ring. I'm doing it. And so, yeah, we're busy all the way into 27.
Hey, you should stay on that Hawaii one.
I know.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got one in Soldotna, Alaska. That was a Levitt series. I think that's the only Levitt one I got out of all those. I did talk to a couple other people, but that's a great one.
Yeah,
So,
we're going to Alaska. That's insane.
But anyway, so then
It's a good example of what you're talking about, though, because that show's like a year and a half out.
it is July of 27.
Yeah.
But so then it was just a snowball after that. Just boom, 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 boom. Emails, research. Anytime I'm like, it's like a video game for me. Like I get up there and instead of playing PlayStation, I'll get on and I'm researching and looking and just trying to land gigs,
Yeah.
So,
But you were saying like with the Levitt stuff, one of the reasons that they work as opposed to like what our approach was a little earlier on, or like, how I was doing it when we were making the run out to New York, was like hitting up every venue in that city, where those venues are still looking for a band that has a local draw, and they're looking to make money. They're looking to get asses in seats, and so they're asking, well, how many people can you bring? And I'm like, I can't bring nobody but myself. Can you please fucking let me play?
Levitt's the one you want if you don't have that.
that's another reason that I was doing stuff like Levitt, because yes,
Built-in crowds.
well, it's built-in crowd, and also those are different types of venues. It's not a club, it's not a bar.
They're coming to actually listen to music.
Yeah, and so the people who book those typically aren't talent buyers. It's a board of people running that series in that town. And so guess what they do, people? They fucking listen to your music.
It's a board that actually listens to your music.
So,
and goes
all right,
like
so I
that.
said that there was no secrets here.
What a crazy concept.
If anybody's listening to musicians, that is a secret. Definitely check out your Levitt series because they listen to your music. They don't ask you how many people are you going to bring, how many tickets are you going to sell. You have to buy 50 tickets and sell them all. They don't do. It's none of that. And then I found out that there's lots of organizations out there like that. For instance, we're playing at the Lit in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Yeah.
That's a chain series place?
No, I'm just saying it's a
nonprofit.
It's a nonprofit where they listen to our music and they were like, we fucking love your music.
Yeah.
Yes, we want you to come play here.
Yeah.
And so I'm getting a lot of that. We're playing Church Studio Tulsa, which is badass.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's the
Bunch of legends. Have been there,
Tom
man.
Petty and Eric Clapton. And so they have a series there called it's like Tuesdays at noon or something like that. And you play for an hour. And so when we're on the road in the fall on our way to Kansas, we're going to go through Tulsa and we're playing Church Studio. And that's one of the that I'm most excited about for that one.
It's got history.
Is there still an operating recording studio
Yes.
there?
In fact,
Is that where you play?
That's part of our pay. We're getting recording time there.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You did say
it's
that.
like a
That's
couple
badass.
hours, but then I
still.
told her, I was like, if we're getting a couple hours, we're definitely buying a couple hours some other time, and we're coming back out there.
And we can knock out a song pretty quick.
And that's all. For that, that's what you do. You knock out a song to say, we recorded a song at Church Studio.
At Church
You know what I
Studio,
mean?
yeah.
Like,
And then, then the next day we're going to Humboldt, Kansas. We're headlining Middle of Everywhere Music Festival in Humboldt, Kansas, and that's one I just sent her the
Dude,
stuff.
and that's a big, I've looked at that. That's a big festival.
Yeah, it's
and
the
fact
whole
that we're headlining.
the
is
whole
crazy.
town. It's the whole town. They have it's like South by Southwest where they have music at all these venues all over town. And the big one is the Revival Music Hall.
Yeah.
And that's where the big venue is. And we're headlining that Saturday. We're the headliner of the whole festival. And that's because I sent her our shit and she was like, I fucking love you guys. Yes, we want, and not only do we want you to play, we listen to your music, you're headlining the whole thing. So it's out there. It exists. If you talk to promoters and
people.
talent buyers and you're talking to agents and stuff like that, they're going to tell you something else. And what they're telling you is also true. It exists in their world, in their version. But you can still go play cool shit without all the numbers they tell you that you have to have.
I don't know about the whole metrics thing as far as long term goes. I've been seeing a lot of people have been sending out notes of stuff they picked up at South by Southwest this year.
I saw it all.
The metrics thing is kind of dying.
It is. I talked to an agent a couple of days ago who does some pretty big stuff because we are looking for an agent if we find the right person.
Yeah.
And I talked to him and he straight up told me that they're not looking for metrics. They aren't.
Right.
They want to know That
Draw. They want ticket sales.
They want to know about ticket sales.
Right.
As far as like managers and shit go, they historically over the last few years, yes, it's all about metrics.
Yeah.
Metrics can tie into ticket sales, but your metrics have to be pretty high for that to start to be a thing.
I told this guy from the get-go exactly. I told him we don't have numbers on the socials like people like to
We
see.
haven't
He
tracked
straight up told
tickets.
me, I don't care. That's not what I'm looking for.
Right.
So,
How many people can you get in the door, do you think? Type of thing?
Yeah.
So it's all different everywhere.
Well, they want that Polestar data.
Yeah. And I
That's
told
what
him
they want.
right away. I knew he was going to ask about Polestar and all that, and I was like, "We know about it. We just don't track on Polestar yet because we're not." I told him we're just now getting into ticketed shows. Like,
we haven't been doing that.
So,
And again, it's because why are you going to do a ticketed show if you don't have a guaranteed way to sell those tickets?
yeah, you can't do it.
Yeah.
We played cover charge shows.
Exactly, and that's the kind of what I was saying about like the way I was booking for the last few months.
Yeah.
Getting away from those type of venues,
Yeah.
the cover charge, like bar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, there was a few years there, especially after COVID, where people weren't buying tickets in advance. The 90% of the people were paying at the gate, at the door, because you never know if you were going to come down with that shit and get quarantined for 2 years.
Now you're out $60 on the
Yeah.
ticket. Right.
They're taking a test before they leave the house, and then being like, okay, there should be some tickets at the gate, But I think that's kind of tapered off. We did all right as far as like advanced ticket sales for the album release show.
Oh, it was we did great on that. Our album release show, but
That
actually
was a special event, with some hype to it.
both the album release shows. We did one in Chicago and one here, and Chicago was awesome too. That place was
you couldn't walk
fucking
in
packed.
Chicago, was that one ticketed?
No,
No, I
it
don't
wasn't.
think
It
so.
should have been. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That is
that
weird,
place
'cause
was-
that place was packed, and that was when a full bus showed up and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
full
yeah.
people.
That dude, what was his name?
Phyllis's.
Ruben.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
a
Oh,
trip,
man.
dude.
He said
he was awesome.
He was like, he goes, God, I haven't seen it, and it hasn't been like this in here since like the fucking 4th of July. Like, what's going on?
He's
I was
like, dude, and I work here 8 days a week, dude. I'm always
yeah.
here.
And I was thinking the same thing. I was like, I don't know what's going on either, but
That was a fucking killer lineup.
so awesome.
Wasn't that Chocolate
Yeah.
and White Rabbit
And us, that was it.
and
I
us?
think.
Just
Yeah.
the three of us, right?
There wouldn't have been room for 4 people. That was that stage.
Man, it was nuts
The
to
size
butts in
of
there.
where you guys are at. That was the stage. I was up on like a fucking nook.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
right.
that stage is weird in there. It's got like all kind for as little as it is. There's like 3 different
Yeah,
levels.
my drums are up
Yeah.
on a
like a
little
weird
thing.
platform.
Where I was standing, like my amp was up on a little level, and I had like 4 square feet to stand, but
Yeah.
Dude, I remember it was small enough, and I play a pretty small drum kit. Like I don't have a big
Dick.
kit. And
So you play
I
a small
remember
kit.
I play a small kit, but that area was so small that like, dude, there was several times like that I kept hitting my elbow on the brick
yeah.
wall behind me or whatever. I'd be like, oh fuck. And like enough to where it left a mark and shit. Like I hit it several times, and that sucks. Like hitting your funny bone as you're trying to like do something cool. It
Yeah.
sucked.
Were we on a tour for that, or did we just go up there?
Yeah, we played a couple of
did
shows before that, didn't we?
Indiana, I think.
I think we played like 3 dates.
Yeah.
in that
Okay.
run. We went home that night though. That was the
Wait,
last
no,
one.
Was
that
Rockford-
that
was-
was Rockford, Iowa.
Oh, that's
Rockford.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking Rockford. where
Yeah,
we
I think
got
it was Iowa first, and then
Yeah.
Rockford, where fucking
We got
our
stiffed on our
Airbnb,
game.
we got fucked on.
If
Yeah.
you're watching and you're in the Rockford area, if you could stop by Rockabago and get our banner and mail it back
shit.
to us.
Keep
Is
forgetting
that
about
still
that.
there for real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
damn it.
wow.
The
I
little
mean,
one.
maybe they probably threw it away by
Yeah.
now.
Fuck a segue.
Yesterday, I was working next door to his house, and yesterday he came home with the hatch of his car open because he had his
Big
half
ass-
plastic shed hanging out of the back of his car, and he was like, "I gotta go back because we couldn't get this, and we gotta take it apart." And
Oh, I was so mad. There was a fucking composter, one of those like tumblers that you can like
yeah.
do, and I couldn't fit it in the car. Like
No
Elida
shit.
tried to get it herself because I was getting my hair cut, and so she was like, "Oh shit, I'll go get the Jeep," and it fit in the Jeep except for like the handle, like the crank. And so I was like, well, I'll go, and like I couldn't even get the barrel in with the Kia. And then by the time I got back, it was gone. But I was still like, I'm taking this shed. And it was still like sticking out of the back of the Kia, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm less than a mile from home. I'm
getting
doing
It
it."
was.
something
He
out
pulled
of
in the
this.
driveway, and it was just
Well,
like half out the
Me
back.
and Graham were working next door, and I said, "Look at this, look," because we'd already been in his garage stealing tools
That's
that
a Hugh
morning.
Sullivan shit right there, man.
Yeah, you open his garage and you're like, "Oh, okay."
Your garage is kind of a wonderland, man.
Yeah.
Dude,
There's all kinds of cool
That's what
shit.
John Mayer said.
But yeah, there was I've got a Schnucks shopping cart, like one of the little like tall,
The old
skinny
plastic
ones.
ones. Yeah.
Aren't the wheels supposed to lock when they leave the
I
premises?
don't know. It was okay. Move out day for fucking college is a fucking
Free for all.
you know Templeton the rat in
Yeah.
Charlotte's
Charlotte's
Web,
Web,
where
yeah.
he's just talking about the fair being a smorgasbord after nighttime, and
Yeah.
he's just eating all the garbage. That's me going through all the fucking student shit that they put out on the street.
Hell yeah,
Anytime I'm like driving to lunch, I'm just like, oh shit, that's where I got that fucking potato launcher.
That was a high quality product.
There was a fucking potato gun. There was a fucking shopping cart, and I'm like, this is a nice shopping cart. It was one of the plastic ones and stuff. And I was just like, this is just, it's on the corner. It's going to go to the garbage.
It's one of those plastic ones.
So
Yeah,
I,
man. You know
I,
those shitty ones?
I threw it in the trunk. My wife uses that for her fucking garden center. She fucking throws all the plants in there and moves them around and does shit in the garden with it.
Shit,
Dude,
we saw
hey.
your wife's greenhouse today.
Yeah,
That's pretty
that's
rad.
awesome.
Hell yeah.
That greenhouse is really cool.
Oh, speaking of that,
Hold on, real quick. I got to tell you, dude. I worked at U of I in the dorms and shit. After they move out in the summer, we have to go in and paint the whole fucking towers.
Watterson Tower, that's the big
Oh,
one, isn't
my
it?
God.
Yeah.
well, that's
Them kids are
ISU,
gross.
but he was at U of I.
First
my
of all,
bad, my
first of
bad,
all,
yeah.
you do find a lot of cool shit. Also, fuck that. That shit is disgusting.
Yeah,
dude.
that doesn't
Yeah.
shock me.
No, when I moved out of Milliken, I left that place a wreck my sophomore year.
Yeah.
It's feng shui, bro.
I did that
Healthy,
shit.
man.
One of my college apartments over in Indianapolis, we were fucking around. I think it was probably watching Monday Night Raw, and I like ran into somebody, and they went through the between the studs into the wall, into the wallpaper, or into the fucking drywall. So when we moved out, we left a poster of Jim Morrison over that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's some Shawshank Redemption in reverse shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they do that shit every year. Like,
I put my friend Andy through the wall.
Andy crawled through 500 yards of shit
He
smelling
shouldn't have
fountains.
been talking that shit.
I couldn't do that in my dorm because it was all cinder block walls, so you just fucking
yeah.
busted
Yeah,
us up
hurt.
bad in there. Yeah,
That's how those were at U of I, too.
Yeah.
But disgusting anyway. Sorry, I stole
He had
that.
a tiny head and a fat ass, and you could see it in the hole. It looked like a bubble on his butt and a tiny little alien head.
Like a little snowman. in the wall.
June bug.
what direction did he hit the wall?
Sideways.
Okay.
So I like ran into a shoulder, blocked him sideways, and he fucking left an ass cheek and a little peanut head in the wall. And we put Jim Morrison over it.
That's so rude.
I mean, love me 2 times, babe.
Well, you know, that means the wall and Jim Morrison have something in common.
Yeah.
They're dead.
Wall and we were trying to tell him we were trying to tell him that we're trying to make you a door. You just have to go through
Oh, the
Morrison.
door.
Yeah.
See, that
Oh,
what it
okay. All right.
That's what I
sucks.
just thought of.
Your jokes are terrible.
25 years later.
This podcast sucks. What else?
it
Well, let's talk about something else.
Now, you know what we need? We need the Price is Right.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be the shit.
I don't have that.
No, I think we've got about an episode. Really, with all the booking talk and the
Yeah, probably.
something like
I'm
that.
sure something like that. What the fuck? Is
I don't
this?
know what the fuck y'all do.
I'm a bitch on the rock. Man,
Yeah.
I almost had they were kind of dated. They were like floral kind of colors, but I almost had some love seats.
Oh yeah.
And I did get some leatherback chairs with no arms. So that'll be good for like recording guitars.
That is actually good for that. Yeah.
Yeah, they're comfy chairs. The upholstery's a little fucked up, but so are we, and so is the studio.
Right.
You guys are
Made
looking
with
for-
twisted boards and God knows what.
Is that
else.
what you guys are looking for? Kind of just chairs and
We're just
things
slowly
for down
collecting.
here?
as
Don't
we
be
go
bringing a
along.
bunch of junk over here.
No, I won't. I'm just saying, like,
Yes.
I'll keep
Graham's
an eye
like, you know,
He's like, oh, I have this old ass shit I
Dude,
want to get rid of.
No. I've had several family members over the past couple years hit me up about, hey man, you want this? You want this? You
Yes.
want
Always
this?
let us know.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
looking for sure.
Graham be like,
I
you know
have
what
a
this,
couch.
you know what this studio needs? 500 Blu-rays.
Dude,
I got you.
I was thinking about putting a couch back there behind this.
Well, dude, remind me. I have a couch. It's out in my barn, but dude,
Oh, I've
it's-
seen it.
and it's completely wrapped in saran wrap, so it's been protected the whole time it's out there. So
Might
if
be
you
cool
guys
to have a
want it-
couch against that back wall,
If you guys want it, it's here.
and then put the production desk and then like some stools in between, like for when we're actually working on music.
Yeah.
Then you can just shove them under the fucking desk and sit on the couch for the podcast.
We'll stop by tomorrow and just
Okay.
take a look at it, see if you want it.
Right on.
Word. So look, it's been Musicians Forced to Podcast, and we're coming up on episode 50. We're going to be doing some special stuff for episode 50. So you should subscribe to the channel.
Smash
that way
that
you can
shit.
get the
Smash it.
notifications and all them jazz. In the meantime, also like, comment, share us with a friend, all that stuff. On behalf of most of Harlem Hayfield, I'm Mikey, Brandon, Graham, Hugh. We'll see you next time. Peace. Weedle deedle weedle deedle deedle dee.
Little wiener, little
Weedy. Beedle deedle beedle deedle.